Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your monthly forecast for April 2025. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Listen, we're going to jump right into it. Now, actually, if you are new to my channel, I'm going to give you your astrological overview just for Aquarius. Then I'm going to do your spread. Then after that, we're going to break it down week by week. This is week by week. And then, obviously the second spread. This is so you feel like you're getting a personal reading. Obviously, I channel too. Look at some of my live streams. But if you want to go straight to the tarot reading, the timestamps are always in the description box. Now, this is going to be one of the biggest months. You are going to feel one of the biggest shifts. You are definitely going to feel the end of the month really, really strongly. Okay, Aquarius, but also look at what's happening here. So I just have to let you know now, this is where, welcome to the paradigm shift. This is where everything changes. April is so stimulating. It's so exciting. If you feel that you have been walking through some quicksand the past 2 months, since your birthday season, right? Even since December, no longer. This is it. You're out of it. You're out of it. Like I even told you back in your 2025 forecast, January, February, it's going to be slow. March is going to be a little bonkers and confusing with double retrogrades, eclipse season, but now buckle up, okay? Especially when we get to mid-month. Aquarius, this is going to be your time. I'm very excited for you. If you are new to my channel, you know I am an Aquarius, but we are kicking off this brand new era, especially after what happened in March. Now, that's the thing about March. Remember, look at your last week's reading. Once in a lifetime, like we're never having that again. We're never having that again in our lifetime, okay? And so everything that happened at the end of March spilling over into April. You are definitely going to be in a completely different area in your life, by the time we get to summer. I mean, this is big. So this is how powerful this month is. Everything that's happening this month, okay? It's your awakening, your great awakening, the age of wisdom. We're on the brink of the age of Aquarius. Hey, some people say that we're in it now. I think it's a few more years, and you're going to see why. I mean, and I think I've actually told you why in some live streams. But in any case, you're leaving the old world. You're moving into the new. Focus on a heart-based living, okay? Your soul's mission. You got the North Node activated strongly this month. And for you particularly, all right? Again, Aquarians are going to feel a lot of what's happening in April. And last thing I'm going to remind you is that, remember, all this Aries energy, we're still in Aries season. We have the sun exalted in Aries. We're coming off that new moon solar eclipse in Aries. We're at that 0 degree point in Aries. Embrace that Aries energy. It's the I am, okay? It's the Ram. It's the beginning. The beginning. You can't have astrology without Aries. You don't. It's the first sign. You can't have the other signs. It's consciousness. It's awareness. So it's courage. It's entrepreneurial beginnings. It's ambitious, self-sufficiency, leadership beginnings. All right. So, but remember, Neptune also moved into Aries for the first time. It's since 1861. All right. I talked about that in my last live stream. So you are becoming a huge leader, a force to be reckoned with. Big. April is going to be one of the biggest months of your lifetime, Aquarius. Okay, and April is going to feel like a slingshot. All right, I want you not the one, not like Little Rascals. What you get, like a box of Fruit Loops. Think about like that movie Interstellar. Remember when Cooper and his team, they use that super massive black holes gravity to whoosh, right? That's what April's going to feel like. Kicking up velocity. You're accelerating. You're speeding up your ship to Edmund's planet. You're getting momentum within your orbit. So get excited. I want you to get excited. The first 2 weeks, keep in mind, we still have the retrogrades, but you do see here, Mercury goes retrograde, all right? Or direct. The first planet to go direct. Big, okay? It's going to be big, but just, again, the first week, you may be processing some things, reassessing things. Things may not be going at your pace, right? You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Just, take things as they are. Trust your intuition. You're going to be absolutely fine. And I'm just going to tell you, I listen, there's so much happening in April. We like, even on the back, there's stuff that's major, not even on the whiteboard. That's how big April is. I'm just going to tell you, Aquarius, right now, you on April 1st from the get-go, coming after that new moon solar eclipse. Wow. Okay. We have Venus conjuncting the North Node. We're going to talk about that next week in your weekly forecast. That is huge for you. Okay. Money, 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 money. It's in your second house of money, money, money. Now, Friday, April 4th. Wow. This is the most insane weekend of the year. The best, luckiest, most insane weekend of the year. I would even say the decade. Some would say the decade. Why? You've got Saturn sextiling Uranus. We have not had this since 1997. Yeah. You got Mars sextiling Uranus. That only happens twice a year. That's rare. And then remember, we got Mars trine Saturn. You start feeling that last week. That happens once a year. We're lucky to have it twice. Actually, 3 times this year because of the retrogrades. Remember, I told you that all these retrogrades that we've had, blessing in disguise because we get these aspects again. Okay. Now, April 4th, one of the biggest days of 2025. All right. Of the decade. I mean, it's insane. So it's insane for you. It's insane for you, Aquarius. Why? Because out of all the signs, you are the only one that has these 2 rulers. So Saturn is your traditional ruler. Uranus is your modern ruler. Who's going to feel this weekend the most? You guessed it. And I'm going to tell you another reason why you're going to feel it the most. But Uranus, that's you. That's the Great Awakener. Uranus is the Great Awakener, the planet of change, revolution, evolution, progress, innovation, freedom, okay? Your future, everything that Aquarius harnesses, represents, right? Breakthroughs, surprises. That's what Uranus is. You're going to have it right off the bat. You're going to have it, okay? So maybe even some shocking surprises. But this is a sextile. These are windows of opportunity. You got to take this. You got to use it. So Saturn sextile Uranus and Mars sextile Uranus. Uranus in your 4th house of the foundations of your life. So there's going to be complete change here. Okay. This is your significant other. This is a family, parents, children. This is your domestic sector. Okay. This is real estate. You buying a place, you moving. A lot of y'all, I told you last week, a lot of y'all moving. By the end of this, some of y'all moving at the end of this month. Okay, so big. All right. Anyway, a lot of changes are happening. Some of y'all are going to be working from home, changing things with job stuff too. There's a lot happening. Okay, just remember the surprises, breakthroughs, but your personal breakthroughs. What do you want? Remember, you could use these aspects. Use them. And then the other thing is Saturn. Remember, your traditional ruler's life lessons, authority, long-term plans and goals and gains. All right? Bringing stability to the actions that you take now, your passions, your drive, your ambitions. This Mars. That's what Mars is. So whatever you're doing this weekend, you're going to leave a footprint. You're going to leave some legacy. You're going to come back in 5 years, think about it. You'll be like, oh, when did all this happen? Oh, yeah, it was that April 4th weekend in 2025. Now, here's the other thing. This is so strong when you got these 3 aspects all happening on the same day, perfecting on the same day. Oh, yeah, you're going to feel it even while you're watching this recording. I drop it days before April even starts. You're going to start feeling it beginning of April up until the 10th, 12th of April. Use it. Of course, April 4th, this entire weekend, that's a money shot, right? And as I said in my April astrology overview live stream, all right, what are the chances? All 3 of these aspects are all happening at 25 degrees. 25 degrees, remember, is, it's an Aries degree point, all right? It's a cardinal degree. There you go. Leadership. Fresh starts. I mean, come on. Coming after that new moon solar eclipse in Aries and Neptune officially moving into Aries. The sun exalted in Aries, Mercury in Aries, all about these new beginnings. What is your vision moving forward? Aquarius, what is it? There's work stuff happening here. You got Mars activated here, Mars in Cancer. For you, that's your 6th house. So that is everyday activities, routines, your lifestyle. You're going to have some major changes. It's work. It's your responsibilities when it comes to work. It's the workplace. It's also health, wellness, but physical therapy, things like that. Okay. And pets. Maybe y'all gonna be getting pets, but it's Uranus at play here. All right. It's Uranus at play. And so again, have the breakthroughs that you need. There may be something here with money. You got Saturn in Pisces conjuncting Venus, conjuncting the North Node, that's your 2nd house of money, salary, income, finances, all right? Things that you value. You're going to get some things in it's your material possessions as well, all right? You're going to be getting some things. Things are going to be changing. See what happens, but also please take action, all right? 2nd house is self-worth and self-value. There's something here that's building your confidence, but you've got to take that action. Okay? I told you that's what karma literally means. In Sanskrit, it's always meant action. All right? That's what its translation is. So please take the time. What's your vision moving forward? All right? And don't rush things. Let things play out. And I'm just saying that because, Mercury is retrograde. It doesn't matter though. Just, if you trust your intuition, you're going to be fine. Look, Mercury is direct the Monday after. Don't sign anything over the weekend. If you have to, do it. This is stronger than that Mercury retrograde. Okay. So you're going to be fine. I love you. I'm here for you. You're going to be amazing. All right. So, and which signs are going to feel this the most? All of them, but you. Now, here's the other thing. And I say all signs because all modalities are activated here. Fixed, mutable, cardinal. But here's the thing. If you know your birth chart, Aquarius, if you know your birth chart, your natal chart, if you have any planets between 23 to 27 degrees in Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, all right? Those areas of your chart, 1,000% you're going to feel this, okay? And just when you didn't think your life could get any more life-changing, look at what's happening on Saturday, April 5th. Now, I'm going to say Saturday, April 5th to April 6th, okay? Because a lot of these aspects, when they perfect, it's happening like really late at night or early in the morning, so a lot of y'all live, across the world anyway. So just think the weekend. The sun sextiling Jupiter. Oh my fax machine. This is the best weekend, the luckiest weekend of the month, but also of the year of 2025. And trust me, I checked. I checked. So we get the sun sextile Jupiter twice this year. Okay. We're going to get twice this year. We're going to get it again. All right. In the fall, but it's not happening over weekend. It's not happening when Venus trines Mars and when all this other stuff is happening. So yeah, the most memorable weekend of 2025 and of the decade. For some of y'all, it's going to be of the decade. Some of y'all, it's going to be the past 5 years. This is insane. Jupiter, the planet of luck, good fortune, profit, right? Abundance, wisdom, all of that. And this is insane because it's happening, by the way, sextile, window of opportunity, all right, with the sun bringing that energy. Put wheels in motion. It's happening when Venus trines Mars. Are you joking me? Romance, money, relationships. You already got Venus conjuncting the North Node and your 2nd house of money anyway. Please use this, okay? This is the same day Venus trining Mars, the same day that the sun is sextile Jupiter, the planet of luck and good fortune activated at the same time. What is happening? Go big, all right? Do the peace sign and a selfie. Whatever you need to do, just go out there. Make sure that the sun is optimism. Jupiter's a greater benefic. You've got to use this, all right? Take advantage. Put wheels in motion. and just put yourself out there. That's the bare minimum you need to do, okay? Again, this is huge. Venus trine Mars, right? Again, there may be here something with work for you. You got Mars and Cancer in your 6th house, like I said, of work. You got Venus in Pisces, right? Exalted. Venus is exalted in Pisces. Your 2nd house of money. So again, yeah, see what plays out. This is a trine. It's incredibly auspicious. It's effortless flow for you. And yeah, it's just see if nothing on this day. Remember, you got this 10-day window. So see what happens this week, the first week. The Sun sextile Jupiter. Listen, you've got Jupiter in your 5th house. Jupiter's in Gemini, right? So you've got Jupiter in Gemini in your 5th house until June. Jupiter is officially direct. This is the only Jupiter aspect that we're going to have this month. All right? Excluding the lunations. This is humongous. Why? I'm going to tell you. I was saving this for your next week's reading. I'll tell you next week. But, okay, I'll tell you now because I'm just not going to do that to you. The moon will be in Gemini. So moon will be conjuncting Jupiter. This is the best day of the month. April 6th, okay? Circle in your calendar. Why for you? Because you do have Jupiter and Gemini activated in your 5th house of true love and romance. The 5th house is the house of joy, of pleasure, of family and children. You see, you got big overlap there, all right? Of creativity. Have those ideas. You're going to feel it. Okay? Of self-expression. A lot of y'all are having kids. The 5th house is procreation. The 5th house is sex. You're having kids. I mean, you've got also hobbies. Do you throw darts? What do you want to do? You can have whatever you want. You know that, right? The 5th house is recreation, but I want you to focus on, what did I just say? Procreation, recreation, creativity. The root is create. So Aquarius, I go hard for y'all. I really want you know what I mean. So okay. I didn't mean it. So I really want you to take advantage of this, okay? Really want you to take advantage of this weekend. It's really great. You got Venus trine Mars, the 2 cosmic lovebirds, right? And this wonderful aspect, again, in water signs, very emotionally moving for you. Something here, remember, 2nd house of self-worth, self-value. Something's going to feel good. Venus is retrograde too. People from your past coming back, former lovers, possibly creative ideas that you had in the past. If not love, it's your 2nd house. There could be something you had that you're getting back from the past. Whatever it is, we'll talk more about it in your weekly forecast, but this is big, okay? This is actually really, really big. There could be an offer coming back from the past. There's from a former boss. You just don't know. With Uranus very active, surprises, and then Jupiter blessing you with all this luck. You could meet are you single? Because Venus trine Mars is happening at 25 degrees. And you're going to hear me say that a lot this month. That's why April's so big. What I say, new beginnings, 25, even 2 + 5, 7. I've talked about this. Very spiritual, it's a strong number. Anyway, if you're single, please go out there. All right? Please, wherever you meet singles, go to the dog park, go to the, observatories, go to the ceviche bar. I don't know. Your neighborhood Sephora. It doesn't matter. Just go out there. You never know who you meet. And it doesn't even matter if you're single. You're looking for an investor. You're looking for a new job. You never know what door's going to open for you. It's Uranus, your ruler, that's going to bring you a sliding doors moment. So look out for the first 10 days. You got to put yourself out there, all right? But some things are just going to happen. Even on social media, be open, you may be getting DMs. Anyway, here's the thing. Spring is sprung. Weather's great. All right, looking good in the southern hemisphere too for everyone in the fall. Anyway, the one thing that I do want to say, all right, because I'm probably not going to repeat this in your weekly forecast. If you happen to be called to jury duty, or you know what I mean, things like that, don't fret. You got Jupiter bringing you luck, Uranus bringing you surprises. The person sitting next to you, they may be your soulmate. They may be the person that's like, oh, you're starting a horse ranch business. That's what I wanted to invest in my whole life. Here's $20 million. You just never know what could happen. That's all I'm saying. Okay? All I'm saying. Like I said, this is big. This is the biggest weekend. Yeah? And all this happening on this weekend with the moon in Gemini conjuncting Jupiter. That's your BFF. That's happening in your 5th house of joy. Okay? Please take advantage. All right? Venus trine Mars. We're going to get that one more time. All right? That's actually going to happen next month. That's going to be insane for you, by the way. That's going to be absolutely bonkers and insane for Aquarians. I'll tell you why in May. But, that's going to be a big one. Just know Jupiter is bringing you blessings. And your blessings depend on the actions that you take. You are on a karmic journey. And when I say Venus trine Mars, we only get that one more time next month. That's it. We don't get that again until 2027. Okay? So please, that's why I'm here. Please take advantage. All right? I'm here for you. That's why I help you plan your life. All right? Invite me to your wedding when you meet your soulmate. Invite me to your, kids' bar mitzvah whenever that, you know what I mean? Like, or just become a member. I love you. All right. Now, all the signs that are going to feel this the most: air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius; fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And if you watch for your rising or your moon, or for, kid, or for your husband, whoever it is, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the water signs will feel Venus trine Mars the most. But everybody's going to feel this weekend enormously. All right. And again, give it a window from April 1st to about the 12th. Now, Monday, the 7th. Whoa. Can we talk about this, Aquarius? I told you this is going to be one of the biggest months for you. Okay. You got Venus conjuncting Saturn. At what degree? 25 degrees. So again, you're going to see that a lot. So you're getting all these yeah. All right. Here's the thing. You got Venus conjuncting Saturn, which, by the way, only happens once a year on average. This aspect, Venus conjuncting Saturn, we're getting it twice this month. Wow, that is rare. Wow, that amplifies this entire month for you when Venus, everything that you desire, things that bring you pleasure, all of that, right? Love, relationships, money, conjuncting Saturn, right? Structure, stability, commitments. This is your make it or break it. This is when you're saying, okay, I'm going to commit to this, or I'm not going to commit to this. There could be some business colleagues here, but Saturn, let me give you a reminder, is in your 2nd house. Okay. Your ruler is in your 2nd house of money, salary, income, finances, conjuncting Venus, the planet of money. All right. So there's something here, especially work related, or income, that you're going to, all right. Saturn, remember, he's being a TSA agent all month. And so he brings his reality checks. Remember, he's a planet of limitations and restrictions and life lessons. And so he's coming in saying, is this what you want? Is this what you want? You're going to have, if you got to show him. You're going to start building something here really beautiful, really great. And so you just keep that in mind. All right. This can be a little, because it's happening twice this month and you're going to feel it. So you've got to know what you want moving forward. And there's more reasons why, and I will tell you later. All right. So again, this is prime time. You create your reality. All right. So keep that in mind. Okay. Everything that I said about the 2nd house, that's all activated strongly now. And you're going to feel really moved. Oh, this is relationships on a whole other level. So anything that has to do with Venus, anything that has to do with money, anything that has to do with your self-worth and your self-value, you're going to feel it. Remember, conjunctions are strong. You're going to feel it starting, days before, days after. All right? All month, because it's happening twice. But it's different the second time it happens, because this time Venus is retrograde. And so again, a lot of this can be things from the past. And it can be very nostalgic. It can be things coming up from the past. What have you desired? So we'll talk about it in your weekly forecast, because there's something else happening this day. Actually, there's a million things happening this day. I'm going to tell you in your weekly forecast next week that has the biggest impact on you. Now, you see Mercury is going direct in Pisces. What? Thank you, right? We're all like, yes, clarity, new perspective, forward momentum. Mercury's no longer retrograde. However, Aquarius, all right? Mercury is still in Pisces. And you know Mercury doesn't do well in Pisces, as I've explained a million times. So just have that patience. Mercury is in Pisces just for a week. That's it. Okay? So remember, Mercury in Pisces is very dreamy. It's dreamy. And so use this. What are your dreams? Again, that's your second house of money, income, salary. What do you want for your future? No? With Saturn here as well. And so I really, really can't even begin to express, you're going to make big decisions this month. All right? You have to know that. Especially, again, there's going to be a lot of conversations that you may be having around this time about money and finances, or like I said, material, like things in your physical world, or food, or, self-worth, self-value. Have those endorphin hits, though. This is really nice. Dream or energy, imagination, right? So use it. All right. Go make a movie. You're the visionaries, Aquarius. So this, and think about September 2024. What happened around that time when we had that eclipse in Pisces, the last 2 weeks? Think about the last 2 weeks of September. Something was activated for you in a really strong way. Okay? It was an eclipse in Pisces in your second house. So just pick up the patterns. Something could have started around that time. Now, again, we'll talk about more next week. Remember what I said. You got the North Node, Saturn, Venus, Mercury, all conjuncting, right? Now, you've got Mercury conjuncting Saturn. So you isolate that. At this point, Saturn is really saying, hey, you have to be willing to commit to something now. All right? So just know commitments are going to be really strong for you this month, okay, Aquarius? Really, really strong. And I say that because, oh my gosh, there's just okay. I'm gonna explain. There's just too much here, all right? Because we got to get through more. The reason I'm talking about commitment so much for you and for everybody, look at what's happening on Saturday, okay? April 12th, we have a full moon in Libra. Now, this is happening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time. That's Brooklyn time, converted to wherever you are in the world. But as you know, full moons are so strong. This is one of the strongest full moons we're going to have this year, okay? Therefore, this makes it incredibly significant full moon. And I'm going to tell you why. You're going to feel it days before, days after, even a week before, a week after. This is in your fellow, BFF air sign, Libra, okay? Now, this is a full moon in Libra. Libra is all about partnerships, relationships, and commitments, and legal matters. There's something ending, okay? Or something you want to end, because this is you using your intuition. This is reflection. This is the full moon, okay? It's all about that introspection. Big turning points happening here. If you're not ending something, it's just something is pivoting, right? It's what you want. So big, because just wait until we get to the 17th, okay? Now, this full moon in Libra is going to illuminate some things for you, and I want you to use it, okay? Because it's activating your 9th house of spirituality, of your belief system, of wisdom. Something here is making you wiser, stronger, more authentically you. So I love this for you. 9th house is also travel. A lot of y'all are going to be coming back from trips. A lot of y'all going to start planning trips. It's long distance travel. It's also publishing, broadcasting. You working on a book? Some of y'all going to be finishing books. There's going to be something here, okay? Podcast. You start a podcast? There's something here. Remember, I told you all this Aries energy in your 3rd house of communication, putting you on a bigger platform as this leader, come on. Use it, okay? Now, this full moon in Libra technically ends the Aries-Libra axis that we were on from 2023 to now, all right? So, I'm going to tell you some things here. On paper, this full moon doesn't look great because it is Oh, you got the sun and the moon squaring Mars. Mars in Cancer. Already emotions are heightened, right? So it can be a little bit challenging. Mars in Cancer in your sixth house of everyday activities and health. So please watch your health around this time, especially emotional health and spiritual health and mental health, okay? That and even physical health. It is the sixth house, all right? But it's a full moon, so something could be ending, something that you've been like, right? Since October. Because this full moon corresponds to the new moon ring of fire solar eclipse we had in Libra October 2nd. So between mid-September to mid-October, there were things happening for you. So what intentions did you set back then? I mean, that was an eclipse, so there could have just been things that were happening that was in your ninth house. You're seeing things in a different way. And again, everything that I mentioned, like education, you could have learned something new. There's higher mind. It's very spiritual, the ninth house, but it is, teacher. Like I said, wisdom, publishing, broadcasting, things like that. Okay, educating others, travel, big thing. Now, here's the thing. Like I said, doesn't look great on paper. All right, there could be something here with work, colleagues, employees. That's with you. You're just like, right? Okay. However, the sun will be conjuncting Chiron, which I love. Jupiter will be trining the moon. Like I said, Jupiter is going to have amazing moon aspects this month. Uranus will be sextiling Venus, right? The North Node and Saturn, Uranus being your ruling planet, okay? Planet of breakthroughs and surprises. And Mars will be trining Mercury, Venus, Saturn, and the North Node. So you can throw Neptune in there if you want. Yeah. So is this a loaded full moon? Did I tell you it's it's significant, it's big, it's loaded? Yes, please. It is amazing. It's amazing, okay? It's how you handle it, right? So be very mindful. Be very mindful around this time. What do you want to let go? What do you want to surrender? What do you want to leave in the past? Aquarius, you know I love you. Now, why is this such a significant full moon? Well, I gave you like 5 million reasons, but wow, look at what's happening, Aquarius. I wish I had like a cowbell. Anyway, look at that. You got Venus officially goes direct. Venus, which has been retrograde since March 1st, is officially direct. So now Mercury and Venus are direct. You can be forward. You're going to listen. And by the way, at 25 degrees. I mean, we're gonna dig really deep when we get to the weekly reading for this. But anyway, Venus is Libra's ruler. What are the chances that Venus is going direct within the hour of the full moon? All right. Remember, Venus is exalted in Pisces. Venus is love, relationships, money, things that your heart desires. Venus is in Pisces in your second house of money, income. So there's something here. All right. Remember, it's sextile Uranus. There's some breakthrough here, or even break up. Right. And remember, this is all about commitments, breaking up. But for freedom, your freedom, okay, or new opportunities in love, in creativity, in money, in romance. Venus, by the way, rules Taurus too, okay? So Uranus is in Taurus, activated. Taurus is a finance sign. So there could be something really big with money here. Something that you're activating. Yes, it's a full moon, but when something ends, something new begins. But this is a powerful new beginning because Venus has gone direct. So Venus has been on vacation, and since March 1st, she's come back with presents and souvenirs. So when Venus goes direct, she brings you things. Yeah? At the same time of the Uranus being activated as well, the sextile. So this is a time around this full moon, you could have sudden opportunities to make money or to meet someone or to hear good news because Jupiter is activated, trining the moon, expansion, growth, profit, luck, fortune. So I love it. I love it. Okay. You just have to be willing to make room. Okay. Surrender what doesn't serve you. Now, and please listen. You read your sun sign. You have to, right? That's you. You're an Aquarius, of course. You read your rising sign, of course. You have to. That's aspects, right? But the sun sign is you. It's your core. It's you. It's your soul, solar, right? What revolves around the sun? All the planets. So everything, you got to read your sun and your rising. It's 50-50, completes the full picture. You got to your birth chart, okay? Look at my life chart. I talk about this. But your moon. You have to read your moon sign too. And because this month, the lunations are going to be strong, there's going to be a very powerful aspect I'm going to tell you about that's happening for you. But start getting in the habit, because this, if anything, this is a month to just read your moon sign. Okay. Now, Venus is feminine energy. So is the moon, right? Moon is also mother. Very, very likely, female figure involved in your life at this time. Okay. Can be your mom. It can be a boss, can be a girlfriend, can be, wife, neighbor, anyone, right? Your BFF, whatever it is, colleague. There may be something here. All right. Lawyer. Yeah. Legal matters. I told you, legal matters is going to be a big thing, especially for you. You got all this energy in Aries in your third house, which is like agreements and contracts. And then you got all this Libra energy. Yeah. Legal matters, right? In your ninth house of legal stuff. Libra is the woman with a scale, by the way. You know that, right? Roman goddess of justice. You see it in courtrooms, all that. So there's going to be something here. Yeah, of course. And Libra, by the way, literally translates to scales in Latin. So very likely there may be something here. All right. So remember, use this. Sign something here. You got Mercury direct. Sign something to start that podcast. Okay. To open up the Jolly Ranch store, whatever it is. But anyway, who's going to feel this full moon the most? We got Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, and Taurus. Okay. All the cardinal signs in Taurus. And listen, if you have any planets in your birth chart, if you know your birth chart, between 20 to 26 degrees in any cardinal sign, okay? Because if we get a look at the angular aspects, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, if in your birth chart, okay? 20 to 26 degrees, you'll feel it. All right? And of course, Uranus is active here. You're going to feel it. All right? I should actually throw you in here. Saturn's, you're going to, yeah, okay, you're in the list too. Now, with Venus going direct, like I said, it's a great thing because, like I said, she's come back and she's bringing you stuff. So it's really, really, really wonderful. And now you have clarity moving forward with the things that you do desire, with the things that that pulls at your heartstrings. Okay. So really, really, I love this. Anyway, we're going to talk more about it in your weekly forecast. Now, you see on Tuesday, I'm going to say Tuesday, Wednesday, wherever you live in the world, Mercury goes into Aries. I'm going to talk more about this in your weekly forecast. I just want you to mark it in your calendar. There's so many dates here. I want you to just take a screenshot. It's not even on the whiteboard, but that's what I'm saying. There's so many major aspects happening that I can't even fit up here in April. Mercury will conjunct Neptune. Okay, so Aquarius, why is this a big deal on Wednesday the 16th? Well, this is the very first Neptune aspect, freshly new in Aries, freshly new. A major aspect, right? Nobody on Earth has experienced Mercury conjunct Neptune in Aries. And this is loud. It's in Aries. This is very, very loud. You're going to have things to say. Remember, this is happening in your third house of communication, of logic, thinking, ideas, thoughts, all right? But important conversations, signing something, there's going to be something big here. Mark it in your calendar. Also, look what's happening Thursday the 17th. Mars is moving into Leo. What? Oh, my diddly days. Huge, all right? Mars officially no longer retrograde, officially out of Cancer, officially no longer out of bounds. I wish I had that cowbell. This is amazing. Let's celebrate. High five. All right? No? All right. So anyway, I want you to know this is big for you when it comes to partnerships and relationships and commitments and legal matters. Why? Because everything that's happening with this full moon for you is tied to this, because Leo rules your seventh house of what Libra is a native ruler of, because Leo is your opposite sign, right? So now you've got this fiery energy, all right, for the next 2 months. Amazing. Okay. So if you've been single, looking for a relationship, like I said, like there's stuff here. It can be career too, partnerships and career. It can be one-on-one partnerships, an agent, lawyer, I don't know, publicist, anything, accountant, wedding planner, it doesn't matter. This is big, all right? Huge. We've been waiting for this moment because Mars has been in fall or retrograde just since September. Everything's been slow. So Mars in Leo is very heart-based. Remember, I said heart-based. You always want to do heart-based living. This is loud and proud. It's creativity. It's being your authentic self. Leo, the king, the queen, royalty. This is your personal power. All right? Taking back your power. Diplomatically, of course, because Mars and Leo can be pride. It can be ego. But anyway, we have not had Mars and Leo since May to July 2023. Think about what happened for you around that time with partnerships, relationships, legal matters, commitments, one-on-one, right? This is going to be fiery AF. Why? Mars and Leo, fire sign, right? You got Sun, Mercury, Neptune in Aries, fire sign. You got Jupiter and Pluto in the air signs, right? Pluto in your sign. What happens when you put oxygen and fire together? So you are going to see, it's going to be like night and day from the beginning of this year to now. Actually, you've already been seeing a lot of big changes in the beginning of April. All right. And actually, this day, the moon is going to be in Sagittarius too. That's in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. This is bonkers. Bonkers. Now, remember when Mars was in Leo for a hot second in December? Do you remember that? Okay. November, December, and then went retrograde. That was big. So I want you to think about end of November to pretty much all of December. What are the things that you wanted? What were the things that you wanted but you couldn't fulfill around that time because Mars went retrograde in your house of partnerships, relationships, and legal matters? It was frustrating for you. But now, all right, you're going to get what you want. This is full force. Go with it. Go with it. Again, we'll talk more about this in your weekly forecast because there's a million other things that's happening during this time for you. All right. So like big things. Now, Mars, yeah. And so again, just for 2 months here, and then things got really, just to give you a little preview, when Mars moves into Virgo, June 17th, buckle up for you. That's your 8th house. Your life is changing. All right. Remember, that's your 8th house is death and rebirth. Like there's this new you and money, wealth building. Anyway, we move officially into Taurus season on April 19th, Aquarius. There you go. For the next 4 weeks from this point forward, all about home, the foundations of your life, family, children, all of that. Okay. Real estate, property matters. Again, more stuff that I'm just going to skip through now. Oh gosh, I really want to tell you some of these things because they all have the most impact on you over all the other signs, but I'm running out of time here. Gosh, Monday, that's when things get a little bit challenging. Sun square Mars, okay? So just remember, let's see eye to eye with people, all right? Let's see, especially with partnerships and relationships, okay? Let's see eye to eye. All right. It can be love. It can be career. Like I said, your babysitter, whatever it is. That one, just think 1-on-1, because there's going to be something that comes up. Remember, you are on a karmic journey, so practice that patience. And when I say that, when I say you're on a karmic journey, at this point, you have the Sun conjunct the North Node. Okay. So the Saturn. So you have Saturn, your ruler, who has been conjuncting the North Node for many months. But this is yeah. All right. This is it. And so remember, Saturn's life lessons. You're going to have these winds of change. All right. Saturn is karma. I've told you this. On the North Node, on the point of fate, destiny, karma, your purpose. This is big. All right. I told you Saturn's going to be coming in hard saying, what do you want? Right? What is your destiny? Let's fill out the paperwork. It's just amplifying the North Node. Again, this is your second house of money, income, finances, salary, but also material possessions. That Buick you wanted, right? You could be getting that. Is that what you want? What's your destiny? Like that? Do you know what I mean? Like big stuff here. A lot of stuff happening with home as well. All right. And also your self-worth and self-value. So anything that's building your confidence, do it, please. You got Mars direct. Now, remember, Saturn's karma, so you're reaping rewards too. So I'm not saying this in a this is good. You just got to know what direction you're going. And there is, Saturn's authority. There could be an authority that's helping here. Venus is, applying here. But the reason I'm telling you this And I have to say this now, and I have to say this in your weekly forecast too, because I don't want you to forget this. Saturn, okay, is leaving, this is April, right? Is leaving Pisces in May, okay, a month from now. And so it's almost like Pisces is passing Saturn along to that Aries part of your chart saying, okay, I'm done with her. Let's, right? Bringing a whole new energy to your destiny. So remember, this is a 19-year cycle. We have not had the North Node in Pisces in 19 years, okay? And now you've got Neptune, freshly new in Aries, with Saturn, freshly new in Aries. They're like interns walking in to that Aries part of your chart. And they're just like, okay, what do you need help with, right? But also, we're going to make things hard for you, okay? As long as you play by Saturn's rules, remember it's Saturn, you're going to be fine. And to be honest, everything that's happening this month is building your confidence. So you're going to say, Saturn, you know what? Go get me some coffee. Here's the thing. Why is this such a big deal for you? Because on that same day, the moon will be in your sign, conjuncting Pluto in your sign. Again, I will tell you about this in your weekly forecast. That is bonkers. So again, your third house of communication, of learning new things, of your local community, of teaching something new, learning something new, of writing, researching, all of that. PR, marketing, advertising, all of siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors is a big thing here. And short distance travel, all really going to be activated for you. Now, Wednesday on the 23rd, oh gosh, you see the sun squaring Pluto in your sign. So when I say things are going to start getting challenging toward the end of the month, okay, just be flexible. These are two fixed signs. You know that. Sun in Taurus, Pluto, your sign. Not seeing eyes, someone maybe not be budging here. Pluto and Aquarius energy is, very revolutionary, but also revelatory. There may be some secrets coming about. Just be mindful. You're on your path to enlightenment. That's all about your empowerment. Not on the whiteboard is a second Venus-Saturn conjunction when Venus is direct, but also remember they're conjuncting the North Node. We're going to talk about this. And actually the moon is in Pisces at this point too. So the moon, North Node, Saturn, Venus, Mercury, all conjuncting in your second house. Okay, so that's why I'm just trying to give you a heads up. This is your healing path. Remember, North Node and Pisces, spirituality, you're awakening. There's something strong here and maybe even deja vu to March. All right? Anyway, Saturn reality checks. Friday, where are we? April 25th. This is the big one, okay? Mars opposite Pluto. Pluto's in your sign, all right? These are the two power, they're not, this is come at me, bro energy, yeah? So ego trips, power struggles, authorities, bosses, domineering micromanagers. You're Aquarians. You don't like that. You don't like that. You don't like bosses. And Pluto and Aquarius, you're the leader. So there's going to be something here testing you, all right? This is an opposition. And so, again, there may be something here with partnerships or relationships. It can be career, can be one-on-one stuff, it can be love. Just remember, trust your intuition. Stay frosty, be cool. You're going to be fine. Actually, you know what? Think about what happened January 2nd, right? You saw what happened, right? Around that week, it's an opposition. Think about days before, think about days after, all right? Now, this is going to be, okay? So in your life, it's how you handle this energy. You can use this energy, okay? You're going to be fine. Because Uranus in Taurus is going to sex all the North Node too. So there's something here where there's really some family stuff where you may be really moving because we get to the 27th when we have the new moon in Taurus. We have a super moon here. It's squaring Pluto and Mars. Again, on paper, it's like, but there's other aspects that are happening that are really, really wonderful. And hey, this is in your fourth house. There's something new. Some of y'all, big change happening at home. So for the next 6 months, remember, it's kicking off something for 6 months here. Let's get started. Aquarius, what a month. What a month. Oh, how much time I have? Oh, gosh. Okay, so let's get started. Aquarius, let's see what's going out for you for... April 2025, Aquarius. I may have to Well, your readings are always long because I'm an Aquarius. I get y'all. We're a team. We're Team Aquarius, and yes, because we're a team, and I get y'all, and we're an Aquarius. I I I I go above and beyond. I do a traditional culture cross spread, best overview. Okay, we're gonna pull clarifiers if we need to. You're good. You're good. Um, I love you, Aquarius. Okay, so you got the moon. All right, yeah, that's fine. I get it. You've got like 5, 6 planets, and you got so much happening in that Pisces area of your chart. The moon in tarot is attributed to Pisces. You have no idea because out that activation spilling over from the end of March, you have no idea how often the moon has been coming up in everyone's readings. Of course, yeah, it's in your recent past. Yeah, there's been a lot going on up here. All right, just believe in yourself. Don't just trust your intuition. That's the moon. Trust your intuition on everything that's happening. Okay. Do not get to, because, and it's hard to say that to an Aquarius because, we're in our heads and, we're so remember, there's a difference between the physical mind and the higher mind. Switch over a little bit. All right. Meditation, do earthing, connect with the earth, do some grounding, all of that. That's going to help. Yeah. Even if it's just like 5 minutes a day, meditation, breath work, right? Just get in the habit because then you realize how much you like it and then it expands. You do it more and you do it more without even realizing it. So the moon coming up, yeah, there may be something here that you're just it's up here. There's something that's going to we got to get, you see those 2 towers, you're that crayfish, you gotta go to the ocean, you gotta see your buds, your family, your lover, whoever it is, right? That's a big, big full moon. So trust your intuition and you're gonna be fine. And don't be afraid to go deep, okay? This is very emotional, but at the same time, you're going to be fine as long as you work with your emotions, your emotional evolution. I feel like you got the moon recently anyway. Because look at what that happens. Look at what happens when you do that, when you can get past that. Oh, you got the Page of Cups and the heart of your spread. Now, why is this a big deal? Because you consistently have been getting pages. Now, you've got the Page of Cups, all right? This is in the heart of your spread. This is a monthly forecast, all right? So there's something here. Again, there's someone new coming through. You're meeting someone new. There's something new that you're doing, something that's emotionally moving. This is the Page of Cups. Why he's got red sleeves? He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's a big dreamer too. You got all that dreamer energy, like I said, in Pisces, North Node in Pisces. Everything here, Page of Cups is Piscean. You see the fish coming out of the cup? That's Pisces. Anyway, that's creativity too. So there's going to be, like I said, you got your 5th house of creativity, enormously activated. Amazing. There's something new that's going to be, this is saying there's something here where you're following your bliss. You're saying, okay, I went within, I realized what I had to surrender, what I let go, wasn't serving me anything that was blocking me, let it go. And now that I'm allowing other new things to come through. And yes, it could be you pursuing something that it's like your dream. All right. It's a page, fresh. Think about turning the page in a book. Fresh, new era, right? Magician in your challenge area. Listen, there's 2 things here. A, you got to believe in yourself. All right. You got to believe, you got to connect with the ether. Everything that I just said, right? You've got to, okay? Just believe in yourself. You got to believe there's magic. It's a magician. All right. Secondly, and believe that you can do the thing. He's got the power to manifest anything he wants. So are you manifesting? Are you setting intentions? We vibrate every day. I've explained this. So therefore we manifest every day, but are you setting them? Are you putting that energy out there? The magician is all about action, all about energy. He's linked to the dodecahedron. If you're into sacred geometry, you know what that means. It's the shape of the universe. But anyway, that's the magician, okay? So you've got to believe in yourself, and you got to take that action, okay? So, but I think you will. Look at your entire spread. Secondly, yeah, there may be someone in your life where it's like they're just a little bit, it's almost like someone on your journey that may be a little, you may have to, it's so brand new. So brand new, don't remember, practice patience. You may get a little like, how are you not, right? Okay. This is such a new, look at all these new. You got the Emperor in your crown. You're going to be fine. Okay. Just remember, believe in yourself. Feel that empowerment. The Emperor is Aries. Remember, it's the I am. It's the ram. You see the rams in his throne. It's the beginning. You're thinking about the beginning, empowerment. You're also thinking about your personal power. Like I said, that's all going to happen this month. Okay. All this Aries energy, Mars moving into Leo as well. This is big, huge. Okay. He got the world in his hand. He's the ruler of his destiny. You've got so many access points this month with your destiny to take control of it. And you create your reality. You have to believe it. You have to take that action. But this is really great because you are already thinking about, this is who I want to be. This is where I'm going to be. Very empowered. He's got this driving life force. Amazing. And Aries, remember, is your third house anyway. So you may be having a lot of conversations, showing people that you're worth what you're worth, right? With your second house activated, you got the Ace of Pentacles and the root of your spread. Like, how newer can this be? You got so much new stuff happening here. You got all major arcana and core cards. This is going to be other than what's in your future, but I'm going to tell you what that is. That's how significant April's going to be for you. Big. You got the Ace of Pentacles and the root of your spread. You got some new path opening up for you. You see that golden pathway here. It's golden for a reason. The biggest pentacle on the deck given to you by the hand of spirit for a reason. You got the North Node in your second house of money and income and wealth for a reason. You're going on this new path, but you've got to take that action. You've got to really want it. You got to do what your heart, remember, heart-based living. That's cups are emotions, feelings, also relationships, partnerships, also, intuition. Ace of Pentacles. There you go. You see the 5-pointed star? That's the king. Hey, that's been huge. It's linked to the vaults of heaven, right? If you trace it back to Mesopotamia. But even when you think about the ancient philosophers and wisdom, things like that's a big deal. You're entering this is harmony. This is a gateway. Literally, you see the archway. It's a gateway. A new path in your physical world. There's some big change happening for you. I love it. This is aces, new opportunities and cycles and a big new path, new beginning for you. Affirmed with the 3 of Wands in your future. So 3 of Wands is all I say. This is like the gateway card. This is also, I say, it's the green light card. The 3 is a vibration of the Empress, right? So creation. What did I say about that? You got your 5th, everything activated. Look at him standing at the edge of his village. Look at, it's all sky here. What do we say? The sky's the limit. You can have whatever you want. And he's ready. He's like, I'm going forth. I'm meeting people. I'm going to go explore this. I want to do this new thing. I want to create. And in the process, I want to learn a lot about myself. And that's what you're going to do. That's what's happening for you. And this card is attributed to Sun and Aries. Okay? So you've got some major new things happening. Remember, Aries rules that 3rd house for you. That's new beginnings with anything. It's Mercury ruled. I mean, anything. You're good. There's something absolutely new happening for you. Okay? You got to feel that power, empowerment, and believe in yourself. Let's get to your stuff. Aquarius, I'm getting fired up. I want the best for you. Oh my gosh. Aquarius, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. No, seriously, tell me what's going on. Because I want to hear from you. I need to know we're Team Aquarius. Are we on the same page? Are you doing something new? Are you changing your life? You have a huge window of portal of this month to do it. I'm just going to tell you, well, I'll tell another sign or two. We don't have what's happening in April and May. Okay. It's not, just to let you know. Okay. And then June, amazing. All right. But April is like the big, anyway, I love y'all. All right. Okay. can you see this? You see all that sunlight? Oh my gosh, all that. I don't have like a window shade thing, but okay, so I'm going to do this. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so you see your main spread? And now, I'm going to pull them up one by one. You got the Seven of Cups here. Yeah, I get it. Listen, things have been a little with the retrogrades, double retrogrades. You got to know what you want. And there's a place where you're just like, I don't know what I want. On the flip side, when you manifest, when you are vibrating a high frequency, when you're creating your reality, you got so many different opportunities. And that's great. You got to pick and choose. That's what's going to happen for you when Venus goes direct. But you got to vibrate at that high frequency, and you got to say, I deserve all this, right? Now, here's the thing. Seven of Cups actually attributed to Venus in Scorpio that rules your 10th house, right? Of career, all of that. Okay, so it doesn't even matter if it's career. It doesn't matter. This is, you see, all the cups are very different. Love, everything. Just know what you want. Okay, just know what you want. There's smoke and mirror here. Just know what you want. How? You got to trust your intuition. But a lot of y'all are going to have different opportunities. So you got to pick, what does my intuition say, right? You got the Four of Cups, okay? And there you go. External factors area. Yeah, some of y'all are going to be in a place where it's like, there's some things that haven't happened for me yet, but I'm going to practice that patience because it's all happening for me, okay? Because look, he's already got 3 cups, so things have been happening for you. You got a 4th cup. You got the Hand of Spirit. Offer you a 4th cup. And look at his reaction, right? So, crossing off his heart. Now, the Hand of Spirit only appears in the aces. Other than this card, that's how significant the 4 cups is. Now, the great news is I don't feel it's you. All right? I feel like there's someone, when you look at your stuff, when you look at the Magician, like, anyway, it's not you. There may be someone in your life that is not happy with something, and that's why it can be a partnership, it can be a relationship, it can be a boss, a colleague, whatever, a sister, it doesn't matter. But there is that point where I said, this whole month is about, change, yeah? And even partnerships and relationships heavily for you. And so what does your heart say, okay? Do you feel like your boss is toxic? Do you need to cut the ties there, right? So, and that's the thing. Are they operating on a low frequency that's disrupting your high frequency? You got it. There it is. You got opportunities. You got new opportunities here. So, right? But also, if you feel that it's you, where it's like, don't cross off your heart. Again, I don't think it's you, but if it is, do something where you're happy. Okay, you're vibrating at a high frequency, because that card's all about gratitude and having that gratitude. You got the Star. I mean, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's your card. Okay, so yeah, know what you want. Go for it. Know that you can create your reality. You got the Star, all about, the stars aligning for you. This is healing, it's wisdom, it's growth, it's knowledge, it's all of that. It's wonderful. This is you feeling free. I can do whatever I want, and everything is aligning. All right, so that is wonderful. And then when I talk about these pages, you got the Page of Pentacles. You keep getting these pages, so there you go. Your life is changing. It's all building up to this moment where you now have 2 pages, one in your final outcome, one in the heart of your spread. What did I say? Turn to that page, new page. Pages, fresh new beginnings anyway. Pentacles, money, wealth. You got the Ace of Pentacles here. What did I say? You got everything happening in your 2nd house of money and income as well. You got new jobs here. Y'all need to start your own thing. You've got that in your 3rd house. It's business. 3rd house is business. Starting your own business, right? Because it's Mercury ruled. It's mercantile. It's merchandise. Anyway, Page of Pentacles as well. All right. So there's something, like I said in your last week's reading, because didn't you? You did. Yeah. Something rooting up for you. Something really great. This is double Earth. This is, and it's Pentacles. It can be something in your physical world. Like I said, it's like the, 5-pointed star. It's a rising above matter, spirit of consciousness, all of that. But even still, something in your physical world where it's something with your 2nd house activated. It can be a new relationship. Okay. In love. It can be whatever. What do you want to invest your time in? What do you what do you really, really want? He's a huge student too. What do you want to grow and be compelled by your entire life? This is big. Oh gosh. Okay, so let's break it down week by week. Oh my gosh, Aquarius. First week, you know what's happening the first week is it's game changing. You got the Saturn sextile Uranus, Mars sextile Uranus, Mars trine Saturn, Mercury, Sun sextile Jupiter. Don't forget that, okay? Venus conjunct Saturn, really big deal. Mercury going direct, full moon in Libra. Let's see what's going on for you for the first week of April. You're good. You're just keep going. You got the Chariot, right? Boom, 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 boom. This is someone who has that willpower. He's got that confidence, and he's saying, "Listen, I've learned a lot. I'm taking it with me because now I'm using it to feel empowered, and I'm on my journey, and nothing's gonna stop me." Okay, you're good. You're good. All right. Feel empowered. All right. Remember, it's a life-changing first week, bonkers weekend. Second week. Mercury moves, we got Mercury conjuncting Neptune in Aries, and then Mars in Leo. Okay, that's really, really big. And then, the Sun. Are y'all getting a car? Y'all are getting cars. Some of y'all may be getting cars. Okay? Yeah, really. Okay? Or taking some trip. Or planning one. All right, so now, where was I? Okay, Sun moves into Taurus on the 19th. So that week, yeah, the Hermit. There you go. Perfect. Another major arcana. That's great. Why? Because you had the Moon. Didn't it happen in your last week's reading, right? Well, the Moon card 18, 1 plus 8 equals 9. Whose face is in the Moon? The Hermit. So it's just saying go within. Do that reflection. The second week, it seems like you will. The week of the full moon, right? The full moon in Libra, that's really big, all right? Use that. Let things illuminate. You got that light inside you. This is all about wisdom, all right? The Hermit's all about wisdom, all about that inner wisdom, all right? Because you're feeling confident, things are happening for you. And, the Hermit is Virgo. Remember, Virgo rules your 8th house of death and rebirth, but it's really deep, okay? Partnerships as well, reflecting on those. It's really deep. It's more about you, okay? Now, third week, remember, Saturn conjuncting the North Node is going to be the biggest thing for you because you got the Moon in your sign conjuncting Pluto. And then Sun square Pluto is going to be big for you as well. And then Mars opposite Pluto. Remember, Pluto is in your sign, so you're going to feel all of those. Let's see what's going on for you. But there's also amazing things that's happening that week too. I just don't have time. I got to tell you in your weekly forecast. Let's see what's going on for you, Aquarius. 2 of Wands. Okay. There you go. That's great. You're planning. You're in planning mode. This is a lot of coming after the Hermit. I like that. Well, 2 of Wands. Look, you got the only 2 cards in all of tarot where they do hold the world in their hand. So there's that confidence. That's that leadership that I was telling you about. That's that you saying okay, I've conquered a lot. I went through. Now I see. I'm at the highest point in the castle. I see which direction I want to go. All right. So that's really great. Okay. Plan. Just plan. Now, last week, the biggest thing is new moon in Taurus. All right. Did I tell you Venus is moving into Aries again? Yeah. So all the things that you did want in March that you weren't getting, you're getting now. All right. We'll talk about it in your weekly forecast. New moon in Taurus, really big for you. Let's see what's going on the last week. Yeah, you're good. You're like I said, partnerships and relationships, biggest thing for you this month when Mars moves into Leo. That's going to be huge. There you go. You got the card of true love, twin flame. I mean, but listen, in layman's terms, right? But here's the thing. It's the 2 of Cups. It can be platonic. It can be a new friendship. It can be a new career partner, right? There's whatever. It's just opening yourself up to someone else. This whole soulmate level. This person was meant to be in my life. I met this person for a reason. We're going to grow whatever together. This love, this relationship, this business, whatever it is, it's huge the last week. Remember I said Pluto is very active in your sign, but there's also amazing things happening. But then you got the new moon in Taurus, new beginnings. I mean, you got the winged lion here. Passion. Okay. You got Mars and Leo. That's the lion. You're good. Next week, Aquarius. Oh gosh. We're going to go deeper in the aspects. And then, second spread, we're going to pull more cards. I'm going to look at career. I'm going to look at health. I'm going to look at love. I look at a lot of things. Okay, Tier 3 members, you know where to find the link. Thank you so much. If you like this reading, it would be great if you subscribe. Leave comments. Please tell me what's going on. I actually, I do. And I bring up a lot of y'all's questions and stuff in the live streams. But anyway, check out the last live stream. I said a lot in the predictions that I do. All right, anyway. I love y'all, Aquarius. Team Aquarius, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.